What's going on, everybody? DStyleBoxing here. Thanks to those joining me live and to those that will be joining me on archive. I have a message for Jeff Horn. If watching archive, thumbs up the video. Support the channel. It's a little secret. Thumbs it up, right? Or if you don't like it, thumbs it down. I don't know shit. But anyway, I might get a lot of thumbs down for down under, but it's okay. It's okay, right? Right? I have a message for Joe Horn, right? For those that didn't watch First Take, Stephen A. Smith, I believe, anyway, called him Joe Horn. All right. Well, I guess close enough. I mean, at least he knew his last name. At least the first letter of his first name, he got it right. You know. But Stephen A. Smith, Joe Horn. All right. But with that said, I'm not going to be yelling like a raving lunatic. Not to worry. I'm not going to do that. DStyle will not do that, okay? It ain't going to happen. Now, for this video, let me pull up the chat for this video, right? Let me pull that up really quick. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. This is not a planned video. I got the idea from Boxing Fan last second, so I thought I'd do this. Jeff Horn, I have a message for you. No, you're ahead of time. I get that. Jeff Horn is, it's Friday in Australia right now, I believe anyway. Okay, if it's Thursday here, right? It's already 3 o'clock where I'm at. Okay, I could imagine what it is on Australia at the moment. Joe Horn, first of all, I think that you have an inspirational story. I do. I think the Jeff Horn story, right, is a beautiful story. It's a story of an underdog. It's a story of a fighter that no one expected to win. Hell, DStyle said he wasn't going to win. Now, I don't believe he won. Like, I didn't score it for Jeff Horn. But it was close, and he made it a lot closer than I thought it would be, right? And it wasn't an outrageous decision. I just disagree with it. And, yeah, he took a beating in that one round. What was it, 9th round or something? But he weathered the storm. He looked like the elephant man after the fight, but nonetheless, he survived. He took Manny Pacquiao's best shots, and he was still standing after 12 rounds. And, boy, did he deliver some right hands to Pacquiao himself. It was the upset of upsets. Could be, you could maybe, if Pacquiao wasn't so old, you could call it the upset of the year, but it's not, you're not that far off if you say it was the upset of the year. Nobody expected that to happen. So I appreciate Jeff Horn. Boxing needs Cinderella stories like Jeff Horn. Boxing needs those fighters that Stephen A. Smith can't remember the first name of. Stephen A. didn't even bother just saying Horn. He just made up a name from Joe Horn. Joe. No, he just gave him the name Joe Horn. You know, like an average Joe. You know, like I like Jeff Horn. Okay, he's that tough, rugged fighter that you need. The type of fighter that when he's in a fight, the first thing that comes to mind is he's coming to fight, and he's tough, right? That's the type of fighter Jeff Horn is. You could say that about anybody, but for Jeff Horn, it sticks out. It makes sense. But DStyleBoxing has a message for Jeff Horn. A serious message. I have some requests for Jeff Horn. I understand. I'm not saying don't believe in yourself. I'm not saying don't train hard. I want you to train the hardest you've ever trained. I want Jeff Horn to have a Rocky Balboa type training camp, right? I mean, I wanted to climb mountains. I wanted to climb the tallest mountain in Australia. Do they even have mountains in Australia? I don't know, right? The highest cliff, whatever. I want him to just go to the highest possible spot and just yell, Crawford, like from the top of your lungs, okay? Rocky Balboa style, because apparently that helps. That gave Rocky Balboa the ability to beat Ivan Drago, right? If anything, Jeff Horn should probably just go to Russia, just train there, train in the snow, push sleds, pick up logs. Have the training camp of your life, right? Don't forget to play the Rocky Balboa music in the background too. Do all that. Have the training camp of your life. Prepare like you've never prepared. I want it to be the best Jeff Horn that Jeff Horn has ever seen in the mirror before he goes to that fight. I want Jeff Horn to be so prepared that it's like it's at a ridiculous level of how prepared he is. Right? That's how prepared I want Jeff Horn to be. Just making that clear. But I have a message for Jeff Horn. That's not the message. That was just me saying before I get to the message. Jeff Horn, I see that belt you got, right? The WBO, World Boxing Organization. Oh, well, it's just another belt. But here's the thing. Have a special request from America. Okay, I have a nice special little request. First of all, take a lot of pictures with a belt. Okay, I want Jeff Horn like during training camp, but right now it's a perfect time. Travel the world, go to Paris with a belt. Take the belt to dinner. Okay, take it to go to the movies with the belt. Okay, do whatever you need to do with that belt. Take as many pictures as you can. Take pictures of the kangaroos over there in Australia. I want you to, go all out. It's just good because that's the last time you're going to be holding a belt at welterweight. You're not going to be holding a belt again. That's it. The last time you see that belt is when you walk in with it for your fight with Crawford. Well, I mean, you'll see the belt, but you're going to see it on Crawford. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just get to see it, but it's going to be taken away from you. So I want to make sure the following, right? I want you to, buy some nice polish. Like, you know what I mean? For the leather straps and stuff. And then I want you to, for the fake gold on it, I want you to shine it up very nice. Okay. I want that belt to sparkle. You see, it needs to look good. Like it needs to be the most cleanest, shiniest belt of all time. Now, I just want to make sure that you do that. It's very important, It's very important. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Now, I know you can do everything you can to keep it with you, blah, 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 but we all know what's going to happen. Like, you're going to lose, right? That's what's going to happen here. So I just want to make sure, when you walk to the ring, don't have one of your handlers hold it with their greasy hands and shit with Vaseline and no. Okay, I want you to put it around a cloth and stuff, and I don't want anybody touching it. I want to make sure that there's no fingerprints on it whatsoever. That way, when Crawford wins, okay, they hand the belt over to him. Okay, but I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to worry, Jeff. Joe or Jeff, whatever. I don't want you to worry. They'll send you a replica. All right. They'll send you a replica belt. It's not, and you're going to be able to keep that replica belt, right? And so I just wanted to make sure, right, that you got this message, right? I want to make sure that you understand what nobody else understands. I want you to know, Jeff, right, that when that fight happens, when you fight Crawford, and I want everyone, not just I want Jeff Horn fans to listen to me. When you get in that room, when that bell rings, Crawford is going to give Jeff Horn the biggest one-sided beating that Jeff Horn has ever endured. Crawford is going to give him a one-sided beating. Mark my word. He's going to give him a one-sided beating. And I want to make sure everybody understands this dream that you have, this whole like, oh, he's gonna, what if he pulls the upset? What if he knocks out, Crawford? He's gonna knock out Crawford. Everybody's gonna come on YouTube and be like, oh my God, did you just see what happened? I can't believe what happened. And you're gonna have like Thurman fans and Spence fans come on here and be like, see, we told you he had to prove it himself at welterweight. Yeah, he was only big at 140, but who would he beat? He never beat nobody. And you're gonna get, the usual suspects come on and be like, see, we told you Lomachenko's the best pound for pound. Because if you know what they're talking about, you know. Like, what I mean? Like, they're gonna come on here and they have this like this weird imagination, like all this is gonna happen, but it's all going to just unravel. It's time to snap out of it because none of that's going to happen. The predictable is going to happen. It's over. There's a reason Cinderella is a fairy tale. Okay, you want to watch Cinderella? Go buy it on DVD. Go buy it on Blu-ray. If you want to watch Cinderella, man, okay, go to Amazon and order the movie. But this is reality. An upset is not going to happen. It's not. It's not going to happen. Crawford's going to beat that ass. And there is nothing, Jeff Horn. There's nothing, NBT Boxing. There's nothing, the whole continent of Australia. There's nothing anybody can do about it. It's the end of the road. You should have avoided the fight, but you have too much heart for your own good. You have way too much heart for your own good. Should have pulled a Keith Thurman talking about I have to fight my mandatories or I need a tune-up or like that's what he should have done. But no. Instead, you're going to be you're going to be reminding people why they always like their fighters ducking other fighters. Okay, that's all that's going to happen. After people see what Crawford does to Horn, in the back of their minds, they're going to be like, oh yeah, fuck. That's why I don't want my favorite fighter fighting those dangerous guys. Like that's what's going to happen. Right? It's going to be harder to make fights happen because of how bad Jeff Horn's going to look. Jeff Horn, let me finally give my message to Jeff Horn. Right? Jeff, you're not going to win, but please make it some form of fight. Because if you look terrible, it's going to be harder to make fights. It's going to be harder to get guys who just win belts to, fight tough opposition. Okay, more ducking's going to start happening. Okay, you're going to have a bunch of dudes here on YouTube be like, well, you know what they're talking about. You see, look at what happened to Jeff Horn. That's what you guys want. You want what happened. That Jeff Horn's going to become an example of why we don't put the best against the best because, look at what happened to Jeff Horn. Poor little Jeff Horn. Poor Jeff Horn. Right? So please, Jeff Horn. Like, I know you're not going to win, but please make it a fight. Like, we need you to, put up a fight, Jeff Horn. Like, it's necessary for boxing. And don't forget to shine up the belt. Okay? Shine up real nice. In fact, ship it out already. It's you same-day delivery. So ship it out. Pay for the shipping, too. Just update the record on fucking BoxRec already. Just put it right now. Just put one loss on Jeff Horn's record. Just save yourself some time. So sometimes being proactive, okay, saves time. It's BoxRec needs to be proactive here. Just put would it be hilarious to just put a 1 just gave Crawford the win and just put TBA on the result with its knockout or decision. That's what they should do in our reality. I'm watching the chat, by the way. The truth says, LOL, Joe Horn. I was there when Joe Horn beat Pacquiao. Holy shit. MBT and beat him 11 rounds to 1, says MBT. Remember, everything's the opposite right? In Australia. Everything's upside down. Joe Horn, LOL. In the words of Booker T, you did not just say that. Did you just say that? Tell me. You did not just say that. MT, Blue Mountains. Blue Mountains. They have Blue Mountains in Australia. MT, yep. He'll vacate it after he whoops Crawford and Anthony Joshua. Interesting. All right. Joe Horn is TBE, says Mike James Boxing. It's over, says Cable. MBT's Boxing, I'm downloading this on archive. It ain't going anywhere. And by the way, what's up to everybody watching archive, by the way? Cable, Crawford is greater than Horn. Empathy Boxing is Horn's greater than everybody else. Cable, I went for Lemieux over Triple G and Saunders because Lemieux is from Quebec and he's a big puncher. Horn ain't even a big puncher. Well, I'll give Horn this. In fairness, I believe Horn is a better fighter than Lemieux, right? But let me follow that up by that's not saying a whole lot. You know, be like if that's the standard, like, but he's better than Lemieux though. Like that's not like wow, like you know, it's not quite up there. Also, to Horn's credit, I think he has a respectable right hand. It'll catch your attention. He has a good right hand, right? And he could do a lot of improving. I think he can grow a lot from this Crawford loss, but it's you know. I don't know where his career is going to go after this beating. I don't know. All right. With that said, this is DStyle. I got a roll. All right. I'm out. Peace.